got the screen door slammed. Mud on the boots, jar in hand. Loaf on the counter, crust real thick. Cut it off clean with a butter knife flick. Back porch chair and a paper plate. Smoke roll slow while the biscuits wait. Old dog sleeping in the shade. We ain't in a rush, we just gotten made. Yeah, the evening's soft and the hush feels right. You pull one deep, I hold the light. Bread and bones, bread and bones. Pass it around, we sing that song. Bread and bones, country slow where we belong. We belong. Bread and bones, keep it easy, keep it long. Bread and bones, baby, this is where we belong. Old denim jacket on the rail, mason jar sweat and a rusted tailgate. Cicadas humming through the corn, got a little grin and a fresh baked morn. You laugh, I break another slice. Honey on top, that tastes real nice. Ash in the tray and the radio low, talking about nothing, letting time go. Yeah, the evening's soft and the hush feels right. You pull one deep, I hold the light. Bread and bones, pass around, we sing that song. Bread and bones, country slow where we belong. We belong. Bread and bones, keep it easy, keep it long. Bread and bones, baby, this is where we belong. If the week's been mean, let it fade to black. Take a little piece, we don't need it back. Crumbs on the jeans, smoke in the sky. You and me here, that's the whole damn why. Bread and bones, pass around, we sing that song. Bread and bones, country slow where we belong. We belong. Bread and bones, keep it easy, keep it long. Bread and bones, baby, this is where we belong. The port at dawn with a stolen ship and a fake new name. Ran black cargo through the lanes, had a grin like he'd already won. Cargo holds full of quiet sins, spice relics, tags, and forged permits. Every deal got split in thirds, every lie came out in credits. He heard one name in every bar, Chris's legacy very far. If he finds that hidden star, he'll never scrape by again. What the void forgot. Oh, Breadwood, turn one ship into a lot. Crix's legacy, call my bluff. We get rich and that's enough. Breadwood, build a fleet, Crew came on from broken moons, a gunner, a slicer, a twin-blade crook. One old pilot with a rusted map and a cook who could read a smile in a look. They hauled contraband through the dark, past patrols with hungry eyes, packed the hold with stolen parts and a promise that multiplied. He said, if the dawn comes up on gold, you keep your share, you keep your soul. But his hands were quick, his plan was bold, and nobody left him small. Breadwood, take what the void forgot. Oh, Breadwood, turn one ship into a lot. Crix's legacy, call my bluff. We get rich
Get married? Settle down? Yeah, right.
Excuse me.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it. All right, then get comfortable.
Hello.
We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll grav jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship, the fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
I've taken a lot of cargo to that station. Not all of it legitimate. You're the first person I've smuggled, though.
You've entered secure UC mil.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're clear to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes?
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Got a shipment. Drop it off. Chatter to a minimum.
Oh, sorry.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military.
Dropping some cargo off? We don't get a lot of transports to this station.
How's the patrol? Back holding up okay?
How much longer do I have to remain crouching? It's not good for my back.
The upkeep on a station this size is enormous, but work has to be done.
You got patrol duty, huh? Beats standing on your feet, that's for sure.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
SY-920 Marines are handpicked to maintain our security.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. They'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code. I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself. But a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
You headed down to the engineering bay. Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
I clearly have a lot to learn about this dimension. You made that look easy.
You aren't assigned to this
Back to
level,
the
and
blast.
so you need to leave.
My shoulder's killing me. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Gotta be.
I am old, you know.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance? I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
How are the tests for the comms bike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation with the cargo.
Dai Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Excuse me?
Intercepting transponder data in the Hoffa system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. Commander Natara has never once shown me. We don't. You make a compelling case. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that phrase. I've never even seen a horse, but from what I've read, they would make for very poor pilots. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any further business, I have a sign I need to commission. All right. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Do I know you? Are you here to fly the Crumbs bike? All right. Onwards and upwards, as they say.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign.
Pilots?
Oh, yes, you do? If you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr. Volk.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not
The
familiar.
station has gone under a lot of changes. Easy to fly.
Are you here? Goggles? You are, and I've delivered you just as that being said. But it looks like you. That doesn't mean you're trapped. As a member of the Crimson, you've made it this far without. It was an honor to work with you. Good luck if you make it.
I've heard the team's looking for more test pilots.
Yes. It's flying.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Oh, yes. Signal protocol. You name it. The comm spike. It's attached to a We're still. It can even. Yes. We'll be. Not that. And yes. Yes. It. But don't worry. In short, they'll give. Splendid. Normally my request. We don't. I see. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I... Now, if you... Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The calm spike. It's attached to... We're still... It can even... Yes, it's not... We'll be able to... Not that we'd care. And yes... Oh, it's red. And now that we've corrected the prior mishap, the kind unafraid to make the necessary... In short, they'll give the prototype a final... Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given. You're right. We do need to hurry if we're... I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
I've been so stressed out thinking about this project.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave. Pilot?
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I...
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
No. Right out the airlock we go. But I try my best not to enjoy it.
Heavy weapons aren't just about strength. They're about back. Reporting for duty, pilot? Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
Is it me or does the station seem...
Excuse me.
We've been asked to tighten security on the station. Orders are orders.
Commander Natara runs the ship, and we... You respect the chain of command.
With the change in leadership, security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist is a damn good chef.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
We're done, Captain.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
That last job didn't pan out. I need
Rook.
We may not have official security on the quay, but we're always looking out for traitors. You don't cross the fleet without paying the price. Credits or blood. Next time, think.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook him with an energy Don't challenge. What are you looking at? Shots are too scared to take the key. Because
Whether it's mods from Jazz or weapons from a
naming?
You
see
still make one.
joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Lost a friend.
What'll it be?
But on the other hand, I got them crits.
Last over never closes, so come back anytime.
Last
something strong enough to knock me out.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing her.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Need something?
Disembarking sequence complete.
I've heard the technology in this station.
Everything looks clear.
Anything
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
If that's the case, inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station.
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
Glad to be part of the team.
Time for more mindless violence, I suppose.
You can rely on me.
We came, we saw, we conquered. And then we sat down for a bit and had a nap.
Unusual. Noted.
Switching to a new target. Find a place to take cover.
So much expanse, as far as the eye can see. Although in my case, the eye can't see very far.
Could you please spare a ship part? I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do. You're a lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
How much longer must I remain cooped up in here? I need air and grass beneath my...
Doesn't look like much here, but who knows?
This is too much for the mind to truly comprehend.
No more hostiles.
I knew that this place was dangerous. But much. I think we are done here. Time to relax with tea and biscuits, I feel.
1 second here, the next. Nice teamwork. Like a well-oiled machine.
Excuse me.
Lethal force.
Switching to a new target. Sending one.
Systems prime. Proximity alert.
Great, I'm bleeding.
Re-evaluating threat levels.
Let's do this. Going out.
And that's that.
Damage.
Nice link-up, Captain.
I get the feeling that we're trespassing.
You should be the one dying!
You're dead. This isn't happening.
Too easy? All that tension and now nothing? Oh! God!
It's on! Ah! Ow! Someone in the shoulder!
Hope they don't mind unexpected guests.
No idea what you're up against!
No!
Stasis. What do they do when they aren't trying to kill us?
All that tension and now nothing?
Pay for that.
Network's dying over!
Freestar Collective owes you, stranger. Please acknowledge. Just want to give you a proper thanks. Respond? Freestar vessel here. Respond to hail, please. The crew over here would like to hear from their new friend. Over.
Captain on deck?
Your comms all right? Acknowledge? Respond. Over. Freestar Collective ship to unknown vessel. Acknowledge.
As dead as a doornail.
Respond. Over. Killing spacers is good for the soul. I think we had it covered. Any way we can... Of course. Thanks again for the...
know. You have until I get bored to give us what we want. Or we could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help. Leave no one alive!
Just because it seems we're alone here, don't assume that's the case.
Stop right there. Are you a heat leech? Ah, just joking. Welcome to Venera Station. Would you be able to answer some questions? We have this questionnaire for all new arrivals. It will only take a minute. Great. So, the first question. What is the purpose of your visit? Then I am sure you will like Venera. It has very unique architecture. Next question. Are you familiar with the use of firearms? Ooh, very useful in spaceships. Next question. Ship cargo. Are you familiar with the logistics procedures involving cargo? You know, cargo loading, cargo unloading, the safe handling of cargo. Making sure everything is in the right place. The cargo manifest being correctly filled out. Great to hear. That should be everything. Enjoy your stay.
Welcome to Venera Ship Services. So, we have ship services, there's a bar in the main hall if you need water or drink. Then there's Rodrigo's shop. He imports and sells fresh produce. And stuff. You know, stuff. What do you mean, stuff? I don't remember saying anything about stuff. I think you mean ship services. Yes, ship services. Do you need ship services? Oh no, you have to wait for sunset. Oh no, you have to wait for sunset.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh no, you have to wait for sunset.
Look what the cat dragged in. I don't think I have seen you before. Welcome to Rara's Exotics. My name is Razia, but everyone here calls me Rara. Would you care for a drink? Something to eat? We even have medical supplies. This station does not have a real doctor, so everyone comes to me when they need radiation meds.